guys. Good morning, guys. I just had to quickly get my YouTube video posted because I didn't schedule it last night because I was too tired and my brain couldn't handle it. So I just did it then and posted it. It's a collective try-on haul. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. I'm just going to finish making my coffee now, which I can't function without in the morning. What are you doing in the kitchen, Mimi? I've got a really busy day today. I don't think I'm going to be able to do everything that I actually have on my list to do, but I'm going to try. You got to close your eyes. Hang on. You got to close your eyes. I'm about to bring it out.
Look what's coming. You ready? Oh, Nana. Ready? Me. Peacock. Yay! You could both sit in that. I could sit in that. That's built good way. Oh, you could pass me my wine and I could sit in that. Hang on, stop. Oh! It's like a boat! Yeah, you're clever, aren't you? Get away before your brother can get in. Do you want to get in too, Robin? Yeah, come over and walk in. Move over, Isaac. Okay, we're on the peacock boat.
Can Nana have one quick little sit on it so I can take a picture? Yeah, you can have a turn straight after Nana. Let Nana just sit on it for a second. For a photo. Yeah, chuck him. Cheeky little boy. Oh, Mum!
Mate, that's not the chair. That's the tail.
She just nearly hit her head.
Help me make up, Mumma.
I'm coming. I'm coming. It's gone. Mummy got it off me. She bloody scared me though.
Danger woman.
Are you sure, mate? Yeah. She's trying to steal it off me, mate. No! 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 I'm coming to get you. Who's that cute little boy? He's Nikki. Here's that little Nike boy. Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. Yeah, I just love how people just swing open their car doors. Like when there's traffic coming. Good job, mate. Sorry. It's Tuesday. I'm on my way to work. This vlog has been very uneventful and I was going to apologize for that, but like I can't help that my life is just not exciting some days. So I was like, what's the point of apologizing? Oh, sorry that I'm just living my normal existence. So I'm not going to apologize. Obviously not much has happened this vlog because I literally spent all weekend working, and yesterday when I went to my parents' house, their new house that has a pool, that was the first time I left my house and actually went outside in 4 days because I was filming and editing all weekend, like beauty videos and Instagram content and stuff. And yeah, because I literally barely vlogged all weekend because I was working the whole time, I thought I would jump on Instagram and just ask people to ask some random questions. One of them was, do I get along with boys or girls better in a social environment? And I don't think either or. I think I get along with just people in general. I'm friends with just both genders, so obviously like my best friends, majority of them are girls, but then Harry, who is a boy, I would consider Harry one of my best friends, but he's also my best friend's boyfriend. So like Brett and I and Chelsea and Harry all went overseas together, and I just feel like we just bonded like this. Like I was obviously already really close with Chelsea and Harry, but Brett didn't know them really at all, and ever since then I just feel like, you know, they're just like our besties and I love them to pieces. And we also have a lot of like friends that are couples, so we're going to the Hunter Valley on the weekend with 3 other couples, and they're actually all Brett's high school friends. He went to an all boys school and they're partners, and I obviously met all those girls through Brett, and we've all become like friends as a group, and I love hanging out with the boys as much as I love hanging out with the girls. So yeah, either or. I'm just at traffic lights and I don't like talking to the camera when there's cars next to me because I feel like they're gonna look at me like I'm a fucking crazy person. Also, someone commented on one of my vlogs the other day, disgusting, just like your language, and I told her, I think I wrote back, lady lick my crack. I know I have a potty mouth. It's because swear words don't offend me. I respect the fact that not everyone swears, but this is me being myself, living my life. If you don't fucking like it, don't watch my fucking videos. I don't care if you don't like F-bombs or swear words. That is how I speak. I'm not going to act like I'm some posh girl who never uses a curse word in her life, because I fucking do. And like this is the thing that riles me up about social media. People preach how they want people to be unfiltered and their real authentic selves. So I'm being unfiltered and my real authentic self, and I use F-bombs, and then someone's like, oh, disgusting, and I'm just like, get off my dick, bitch. If you don't like me, don't click on my shit. Like, this is the thing about social media. Don't like go out of your way to comment like you rude shit at me when my F-bombs weren't directed as a personal insult to you. They're just a word that's used in a fucking sentence. Get the fuck over it. Okay, glad we got that over and done with. Love having a little rant. Another thing I always get asked is like social media advice. So like advice to start a YouTube channel, like how to get noticed by brands and all that sort of stuff. So in a nutshell, when it comes to like getting noticed by brands, so people who have already started their social media, really the only way you can go about it is by using their products and tagging them and hope they see it. The beauty realm is so oversaturated that it could take a long time for them to notice you, but just keep trying. If you're passionate about it, just don't give up, just keep at it, keep tagging them, keep using them. And if you notice that a brand has a really particular aesthetic, I always recommend trying to take inspiration from their aesthetic. So like if a brand has a really monochrome Instagram feed, like try and create a picture that you can envision, or like content that you can envision being on their social media platform. And I think that's just, yeah, like an important little rule of thumb, because obviously brands want to like reach out to people who vibe with their brand, and essentially the reason why brands gift people product is because they're hoping that you'll make content that spreads the message about their product, but also that they can use on their own socials. So that would be like my #1 tip for that. And then when it comes to just like starting YouTube and everything, like if you're interested in doing it, just start it. But my #1 like recommendation to people is don't go into it with expectations, because it's hard, and I don't think people truly understand just how hard it is. You couldn't do social media if you weren't like crazy passionate about it, because I actually think sometimes there's more stress than there is highlights in the whole thing. I've had like a really like just my brain has been spun for the last month because of social media, and not because I'm getting negativity or anything, but because like I am putting in so much effort and I'm just seeing things actually go backwards and regress, and that's just like, it's not the greatest feeling. So if you're going to do it, just start it because it's fun. Don't go into it with any expectations. Like, don't set subscriber goals, follower goals, views goals, PR goals. None of that. Don't start it for any of that. Just start it because you just want an outlet to express yourself, and just be consistent and put in effort, and hopefully it'll like go somewhere. If it doesn't, it doesn't, you know. And then my other bit of advice is, it's not actually hard to learn how to create a video, edit a video, and upload a video. There are literally hundreds of thousands of videos available on YouTube, the platform you guys are wanting to post content on, that can teach you how to do that. I get a lot of DMs and comments from people asking me to like essentially teach them how to do it, and I would if I had the time, but I don't have the time. And there are people that can explain it a lot more thoroughly, that have actual dedicated video tutorials talking you through how to like set up a YouTube channel, what sort of camera equipment you need, how to film a video using microphones, editing software, how to edit on that software. I used iMovie up until literally I got my new computer, and iMovie is a really basic program, super easy to use, and there is just so many tutorials online of how to edit videos using that program. So yeah, if you're like stuck on something, literally get on YouTube and look up a video on it, Google it. Trust me, the answer is there. You just need to type it into your search engine and you'll find it. If you do set goals, make sure they're goals within your control. So let's say your goal is, I want to upload 1 video a week and post 3 times a week to Instagram. Set goals like that. Don't set view, subscriber, follower count goals, PR goals, anything out of your control that you're not actually the one who has to make the decision for that to happen. Don't set a goal on, because it's just so unpredictable, it's so oversaturated, and like you'll end up having little broken hearts over it. Like, trust me, my heart's been broken plenty of times. That's a delivery man behind me. He probably has a parcel for me, so I might go in and see what that is. I'll keep doing more cues after I finish work, or maybe at lunch or something. But yeah, I think that's in a nutshell. If there's anything else you guys want to specifically know when it comes to social media, feel free to comment it on this vlog and I'll answer it in another vlog, if that'll be helpful. If that will help you guys out. Hello guys, I am home from work. So my camera battery actually died from where we last left off, but I'm home. I received in the mail today the new backdrops that I purchased. I'll leave a link in the description box for where I buy them from. Oh, there's a ceiling there. I'm just making sure I didn't scratch my ceiling with the box, but I didn't. I didn't. That blue is so cute. Do you guys like the blue? I thought that would be nice for a change. I think I'm gonna get yellow as well, actually. After I cut these open, I'm probably not going to vlog again for the rest of the night. And I just think I just won't post this tomorrow. Like, I've been uploading vlogs on Wednesday, but honestly, there's just not enough interesting stuff to put this vlog up, I don't think, and I'm really tired. So I think I'm just gonna have a little chill night, and I'll just upload the vlog another day instead, I reckon. But all that purple is really nice. It's like a beautiful lavender. That's gonna look so good in my background for makeup videos. I'm so excited that I just can't hide. Good morning, guys. So it's the next day. I was just pooped last night, so I couldn't I couldn't keep answering questions, and also I'm glad I waited because I got some really good ones this morning. So I'm just going to jump on the gram and respond to some of them now. I have a question about my tattoos. Would love to know about your tattoos and why did you get them and what are they? So I have a couple of tattoos. So I got these when I was like 19 and 21, and honestly, now as a grown adult, I would not get a tattoo. I used to be obsessed with them. I used to want my whole back tattooed, and I'm kind of glad I didn't do it because now, like, it's not that I don't like them. It's just that I would, like, I'm glad that I don't have any more than what I have, put it that way. But I do have some very sentimental tattoos. But at the same time, a couple of them make me laugh. So the first tattoo I ever got is this butterfly. Which, this cracks me up. It's a purple butterfly. It's really faded. I got it when I was 18 or 19, but it does actually have a meaning. It's not just like a random butterfly. I got it when I finished school because I just finally felt like I could spread my wings and like move on with my life. Those of you who like have watched me heaps and watched my stories and stuff, you know that I had a really hard time in school. I was bullied on and off from primary school right up to high school. And in my final year of school, I was just so fucking over it. Like I had just, it was like, no wonder young people struggle so much with mental health. I'm actually pretty sure like I think I was probably depressed in my final like year or two of school, but like because I didn't really understand mental health, it wasn't talked about. It was still such like, it was just not talked about back then. And I think I really struggled. And being in school, like the only way to get past it, literally the only way to move on from those feelings was to like leave that environment. And I couldn't leave that environment till I graduated because mum and dad wouldn't let me drop out of school. I wanted to leave. I wanted to leave so bad. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I stuck it out and I did my HSC because at the end of the day, like my results amazingly surprised myself. Like I just didn't expect to do as well as I did. So it was honestly, that was like the peak of a really shitty experience for me. So when I finished school, I went out and I wanted a tattoo to symbolize like my freedom. So I got a butterfly because I kind of like felt like, I guess, what is it, like a metaphor? Like in school, I felt like I was really restrained. I was in a cocoon. I felt like isolated, like I couldn't get out and let my like true colors really shine because of just like the ongoing issues that I had at school. So when I finished, I felt like I flourished into a butterfly. I felt like I was in my element. I got a full-time job. Like the second I was out of there, I got a car. I bought my first house. Like I was literally living my best life and I was so fucking proud of myself. And I just felt like I left school and I catapulted into life. And that's what the butterfly symbolizes for me. And yeah, that's why I got that. So it genuinely has like a really special meaning. And I was originally going to get like more butterflies added to it, like have that one and then get some other ones on my back, but I never got around to doing it. I kind of thought like, oh, I'll wait till I have kids and maybe I'll get like a butterfly for each of the kids that I have on my back, but I don't even know if I want to have kids anymore. So that's that. Then the next tattoo, this one's funny. This is a real funny one. So I've got Rebel Fleur on my collarbone here. If you guys are fans of Rihanna, you would know that she has Rebel Fleur tattooed on her neck, and it means like rebellious flower. And I just got it because I wanted a shoulder tattoo and I didn't know what to get, and I actually got it at the same time I got my really big rib piece, and I was like, what can I get? And I saw Rihanna's like really pretty cursive on her neck and I was like, oh, that's so cute. But you know what, like it's just so thick and like over time it's faded, so it's kind of like blurry now. I just wish it was finer. Like it's just so thick. I don't hate it, like it's just whatever, like I'm so used to it I don't even notice it anymore. But yeah, it's just very thick. I wish it had been a little bit finer writing, but that's that. I literally copied Rihanna. And then I have a big rib tattoo. You'll have to excuse because I've got fake tan on half of me and not on the other half. So I've got a rib cage tattoo and it says down the side, the ones I've loved and lost will never be forgotten and remain forever in my heart. And that is a tribute tattoo, and I got that shortly after my uncle passed away. Like one of the most, I'm gonna get upset talking about it. He's been gone for a long time now. For like 8 years. But he was murdered. Oh, sorry. It's like, I find it hard to talk about still. He was murdered by someone that he knew in like really horrific circumstances. And that's my mum's eldest brother, and he was just the most beautiful person. Like, just such a beautiful person. And he didn't have any kids or anything, so we were all very close, and he was just like the biggest larrikin, so kind-hearted, so beautiful and full of life. So I got that tattoo in tribute to him, and also my nana, which is my mum's mum. I was very close with my nana growing up. Like, she died when I was 16, but I still remember every single thing about her. She was just like, she was a really like old school nana. Like, she would not be impressed at my language, and that I swear. But she was just a really beautiful nana, and I used to spend like nearly every weekend with her, and I just loved her so much. She used to bake all the time, and she used to come up and stay with us when we moved into state as a family. So mum and dad moved to a different state and bought a business, and when we first moved, Nana would come and live with us like 6 months out of the year. And yeah, she was just a really beautiful lady. She ended up getting dementia, which was really sad, and I'll never forget, she was pretty much totally not with it, and we hadn't seen her it had been like 8 months that we hadn't seen her, because we were interstate like a 9-hour drive away, and mum and dad had a really busy business, and we just hadn't been able to go down and visit her. And it had been a long time. We went in, and she didn't recognize anyone, and she hadn't recognized anyone for some time because of the dementia. And I walked in, and the first thing she said was, "Hannah Wenner," and she said, "I always knew you were going to be beautiful." And that's like the last thing she ever said to me when she knew who I was. So I got my rib tattoo for 2 beautiful angels that I just, like, they will just forever be in my heart, and I can't look at that tattoo without thinking of them. So they're always going to be by my side. I think about them all the time. A lot of my family pictures are actually of my nana and my uncle Peter that are on like my shelves and stuff. And I love them and I miss them. Anyway, sorry that I cried. You know, like they say as time goes on that like loss gets easier, and it just doesn't. I was going to answer a few more questions, but I feel like I'm too upset now and I need to calm myself before I go to work. Okay, I'm gonna go calm myself down before I go to work, and I think I'm just going to end this vlog here. Sorry I got upset. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon.